welcome to the I Am Mom Summit. I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you today. I am Dr. Eboni, your board-certified developmental and behavioral pediatrician, and I help parents to parent more compassionately, consistently, and confidently through my videos, programs, and books. I also help parents to better understand and accept their child while supporting their child's development so that they may reach their full developmental potential and so that their families may live happier, healthier lives. Last but not least, I am the proud mother of an amazing and beautiful 17-month-old boy. I would like to thank the summit for the opportunity to speak with you. I am absolutely happy about that, and it is such an honor to be here with you. Today, I'll be talking about 5 tips to parent your exceptional child. So first, let me define what exceptional means within this context. As a mom and as a pediatrician, I absolutely believe that every child is exceptional and every child has their own unique strengths and things that they are amazing at. But today we are specifically talking about children who, for whatever reason, have needs that require extra time, extra energy, extra support, be it from an emotional, medical, behavioral, developmental, or other. It just requires a little bit more. Now, for all my parents out there, you know that parenting is not for the faint of heart. You know, it can be tough. It can be quite the challenge. It can be rewarding too, but for parents who have children with exceptional needs, they often face even more challenges than do parents who have kids who don't have exceptional needs. That being said, an example of it is a financial strain. For example, many times these kids have lots of doctor's appointments, therapy appointments, they need medical equipment, medication, etc. And so this being said, often they can require a lot of time where the parent has to take off work a lot. Sometimes they end up even leaving their job, which again creates additional financial strain. So that's just one example of what can be unique in terms of the challenges that parents of exceptional children face. The next thing is just the emotional piece. Sometimes it really takes a while to come to grips with the thing that makes your child exceptional. Many parents face shame and guilt. You know, did I do something wrong? Should I have gotten more sleep when I was pregnant? Did I do something to cause this? And then shame. Sometimes they just don't want other people to know about the differences that their child may face. The number one challenge that parents share with me is that they feel isolated, even from their closest family and friends. They can feel isolated, and the number one reason for that is they feel that people just don't understand. If they haven't walked a mile in their shoes, they just don't understand where they are coming from. And so that being said, I'd like to share with you my 5 tips to parent your exceptional child. Number 1, be confident. You will see many doctors, therapists, educators, etc., who are experts in their own right, but you, my friend, are the expert on your child. Be confident in that. Be mindful that you know what's best for your child and you can help other people know what's best for your child as well. And I want that confidence to give you what you need to do what you need to do for yourself, for your child, and for your entire family. Number 2, understand your child. Part of that confidence comes from truly understanding your child. That means understanding and really knowing their strengths or what they're good at, their challenges, those things that they may need additional help with, as well as things that may calm them, things that really make them anxious, and things that make them happy. It's really knowing everything about your child, which is important because you can share that information with other people that interact with and care for your child, such as their teachers, their therapists, your neighbors, etc. And that really helps ensure that wherever your child is, people are aware of the things that help make he or she comfortable, and that can just make life a lot better, and it can make the environment more conducive to your child thriving and learning and doing his or her best. Number 3, accepting your child. This one, we need to spend some time talking about it because it really can be a process for a lot of parents. That being said, many of us, myself included, I dreamed about what my child was going to be like before he even got here. You know how you dream about what will they look like, what will they like, what do they want to be when they grow up? And so just the realization that the child in front of you is not necessarily the child that you dreamed about is something that a lot of parents have to work on accepting. And that can look like a lot of things. Sometimes people really reflect and come to this acceptance all on their own, and sometimes it requires the help of outside people. And many people go through phases before they get to acceptance. That being said, some parents really have accepted their child by the time I meet them. Others, it may take years, and for some others, they may never really quite get there. But the phases that people go through are similar to the 5 phases of grief that we know about, including denial. Not my child. I just don't believe that is true. And many of these parents will seek 2nd, 3rd, 4th, even 5th opinions because they just don't believe that what other people are saying is true for their child. The next thing is anger. Sometimes parents are angry with themselves because they feel perhaps they could have done something different. Perhaps it was something they did that caused this. I've seen anger at teachers, at doctors and therapists. Sometimes people are even angry at their child for having challenges that other kids may not necessarily have. And so this is a tough one. And the next thing is bargaining. If I just do this, then perhaps this. The next thing is depression. Parents may not have an actual state of clinical depression, but many parents will hit low points where they may not sleep as well. They may not enjoy things that they typically enjoy. It may be really hard to get up the energy, to really keep going and to do what you need to do. And lastly, acceptance. Like I mentioned, it can take time, and some people never quite get there. But it's worth your time trying to get there, because once you get there, things look a whole lot better on the other side. And when you have accepted your child, truly accepted your child, then your family can be in a place to live happier and more fulfilled lives. Number 4, be a strong advocate for your child. You're confident. You know and understand your child better than anyone else. Who's in a better position to advocate than you are? You will know and be prepared to fight for those extra school services that your child may need. It may help you to call those insurance companies and write letters and petition to get the services that you feel your child needs and deserves. Some parents even begin to work with their government officials to make laws and changes to help make the environment more inclusive. Whatever that looks like for you, it's about working to create an environment, a world even, that makes things better for your child and others. Practice self-care. Now this one is number 5. It's hard for me personally, and I feel like it might be hard for some of you out there too, because as parents, often we do everything for everyone else, and sometimes we're sort of last on the list to get some me time, etc. But I encourage you, if you can, even if it's something as simple as taking a long shower, taking what I call a baby-free nap, going for a walk, watching your favorite show. Any of these things can really give you a time to just kind of unplug, relax, and just, have a moment to yourself. A lot of times people don't have other people to help, give them that break. But, I would encourage you to even take that break when your child sleeps. Instead of tackling that load of laundry or that pile of dishes, maybe think about using that time just to close your eyes and just to take a break, for a minute, to just get some deep breaths, to get yourself together. And sometimes that really allows you to get yourself in a better mental state and allows you to be refreshed and replenished so that you can be the parent that you want to be to your child. Number 6, so I have a bonus tip for you today, and that is to always remain hopeful. This cannot be overstated. Hope is what gets you up in the morning. It is what helps you strive. It is what helps you keep trying, looking under rocks, looking around corners, doing everything you can to get the supports your child needs. Hope is what makes you able to fight and work and try another day. I wanted to spend some time talking about this because parents over and over again tell me that when they research their child's condition or Google what may be different about their child's development or behavior, often they are bombarded with so much negative and pessimistic statistics and information and facts. But I encourage you to just take a step back from that. Take a step back from that and think about what your child is good at. Capitalize on that. That will help to bring up the areas that may not be as strong for your child. But you don't have the energy to do that. You don't have the insight to do that if you are hopeless. So please, please remain hopeful. It makes a difference. The parents that I care for that are truly hopeful, who keep trying, their kids do better, their families do better. Remaining hopeful is absolutely important. And being confident and being a good advocate, those things require hope. So I encourage you to always, always, always remain hopeful. So in summary, my tips to parent your exceptional child include being confident. You are the expert on your child. 2, understanding your child. Know everything about your child, what makes them tick, what they love, what they don't love so much. That really helps you help others care and educate your child. I want you to work on accepting their child exactly as they are. He or she may not be the child that you dreamed about, but they're yours. The child in front of you is yours. Work to accept everything about them, those things that are easy to accept and those things that take work to accept. But I really want you to accept your whole child. Be a strong advocate for your child. Who is better to champion your child's case than you are? No one is. No one will fight harder. No one knows what your child needs as well as you do. You are your child's best and strongest advocate. Practice self-care. You know what they say, put your oxygen mask on first. And that's true. You have to take good care of yourself so that you are available and able to take care of others. All right. And so for our bonus tip, always, always, always remain hopeful. Hope is what wakes you up in the morning. Hope is what keeps you trying. It is absolutely necessary to have hope so that you may support your child in being his or her personal best. So those are my tips for parenting an exceptional child. I hope that you have found it helpful. So thank you again to the I Am Summit for having me. It has been my absolute pleasure to share with you. I am Dr. Eboni, your board-certified developmental and behavioral pediatrician, and I am here to help you parent more compassionately, consistently, and confidently through my videos, programs, and books. I help parents to better understand and accept their child while supporting their child's development so that they may reach their personal developmental potential and so that their families may live happier, healthier lives. I would love for you to connect with me on social media, including Instagram and Facebook. You can find me at Dr. Eboni Peds. That's DREBONI, not YPEDS. And so thank you for joining me. I hope that this has been helpful. I look forward to connecting with you soon. And until next time, take good care. Bye-bye.